Any questions you have? That's, yes.
Last time we spoke, you said that the train was coming. Certain individuals. I see that you're flanked now with this train. Do we know when the train is arriving?
You know, I won't speak about any particular case, but what I can tell you is it's my office's intention to try every case we indict. We take a long time, as you know, to prepare cases. It's one thing I changed when I came to office, that cases would be properly investigated before they were indicted, which creates fairness, because it means people don't get indicted that shouldn't be indicted, and people are investigated before we do that. And what I can tell you is it is the intention of my office. If we brought an indictment, we plan on prosecuting it.
And how much support do you feel right now going into that indictment like this?
I have to tell you, the support in the community has been absolutely amazing. Some people rely on polls, and you know the polls got me way up. It's not that I rely on. It is as I work through this community and I'm at the book bag drive, or I think you and I met at an Easter egg hunt, or I am just in the grocery store or going through my everyday life. It's the mothers and the fathers that come and tell me thank you. And those messages mean so much more to me than any of the ugly messages that are sent my way.
Will you appear before a Georgia Senate committee without a subpoena?
Well, first of all, I don't even think they have the authority to subpoena me, but they need to learn the law.
So will you appear, yes or no?
I will not appear to anything that is unlawful. And I have not broken the law in any way. I said it, you know, I'll say it amongst these leaders. I'm sorry folks get pissed off that everybody gets treated evenly.
All right. I think she answered that very well.
I have not seen any of the interviews that you refer to, and so, no, I have not. I don't have an opinion on something I have not seen.
Well, you talk about hearing some of these unindicted cases, but every time we talk to jail leaders, the sheriff, they're telling us the Fulton County jail is overflowing with these cases are unindicted. Where's the disconnect?
I don't think there is a disconnect. I think if you really pay attention to the numbers, you will see that there have been many indictments brought. We certainly need more work. I would encourage you to tell the county commissioners that we need more staff to do the work. But the reality is, if you look at the jail numbers and you just go back, you will see that they are smaller today than ever. However, for more than 20 years, Fulton County has needed a new jail. They need a new jail right now. The position that they have put my sheriff in is absolutely disgusting. There are doors at that jail that don't have appropriate locks on it. He doesn't have the appropriate manpower. They are asking him to be a magician, not a sheriff. And there are people that should be absolutely ashamed of themselves because they are not properly staffing either the district attorney's office or the sheriff's office. So we are doing the very best job with the resources we've been given, but there are folks that need to be held responsible, and you should call Commissioner Ellis, in case I'm unclear. You should call Commissioner Bridget Thorne, in case I'm unclear. You should call Commissioner Pitts, in case I'm unclear, and you should ask them when they plan to give proper funding to those that are here to protect our community. Woo. Yes, sir.
Now talking specifically about the Trump case, can you talk about a timetable? Do you still think you're going to be able to start this trial before the election?
You know, I told a story recently, and I'll tell it to you because it was a story from my old boss, Paul Howard. There was great advice that he gave me one day. When I was a very young prosecutor, I had tried an aggravated assault where someone had shot someone. And I was very upset with the judge because the judge, after this trial, you know, I put my heart into it, the person was convicted. They had clearly victimized someone in our community, and I thought they should have been sentenced more harshly as a young prosecutor. I did. And I remember going in and talking to District Attorney Paul Howard, and I was very upset about it. I was reliving the facts for him that he already knew and telling him how long my victim had spent in jail, and that I thought that, you know, I thought the judge had done this because this particular victim didn't matter as much to them. You can read between those lines. And I was very upset about it. And I remember him telling me, you do your job, which is to try that case, and you've done it, and they have to do their job, which is to sentence. And so it will be the judge's job to set the case down for trial. What I can guarantee you is we're not running from any trials.
Uh-oh. All right.
All right, well, thank you for having us.
Thank you so much.
God bless you.
Oh, thank you.